as a surviving spouse of a late cancer victim who had passed away 7 years ago, that was October 2, 2013 to be precise, a month before the Yolanda super typhoon struck here in our province. That was the most devastating year of my life. I'm here to share my advocacy to fight and to stop cancer. As we all know, cancer is the third causes of death in the Philippines and even in the whole world, next to the heart diseases and vascular system diseases. But cancer, being a third death-causing disease, is preventable, and so we must fight and must win in the battle of this dreadful disease. Cancer, or medically called neoplasm, is a disease involving abnormal cell growth with a potential to invade and spread to the other parts of the body, which cause death. There are four major types of cancer, namely the carcinoma, sarcoma, leukemia, and lymphoma. Carcinoma is a cancer which originates in the skin, which we know also as a melanoma. Carcinoma also has hit the lungs, breast, pancreas, and other organ and glands, in the body. Sarcoma, on the other hand, arise in the bone, muscle, fat, blood vessels, cartilages, or other soft connective tissues, while leukemia is a cancer of the blood. The last one is lymphoma, or the cancer of the lymph nodes. There are approximately 500 to 600 lymph nodes in a human body. These lymph nodes help to strain the impurities and toxins that are found in our body or in our blood due to the bad food we eat and from the pollutants of our environment. And once these lymph nodes are clogged up because of the too much waste matter that is present in our body, then that is the time trouble occurs, which leads to cancer if not treated early and properly. So we must eat and live rightfully to take good care of our lymphatic system. There are two types of lymphoma cancer: the Hodgkin's and non-Hodgkin's lymphoma cancer. Hodgkin's is deadly, while non-lymphoma is curable. While the non-Hodgkin's is curable. Although my late husband suffered from the non-Hodgkin's lymphoma and was able to survive for 5 years, but because of carelessness and not taking good care of what he eats and drinks while working in Manila, and that's the reason why he lose the battle of cancer. We should know the causes of cancer in order to fight this dreadful disease. There are biological, environmental, and lifestyle related factors. It is much easier to prevent cancer than to treat it. So prevention is the best way to deal with cancer. Eat right and live temperately is the key. The entire change of one's way of life is required. About 80% of cancer cases appear as a result on how the way the people live their lives. For example, Whether you smoke or not, the food you eat, the certain industrial pollutants, all affects the likelihood of getting cancer. And diet also is the main cause and also the primary way to prevent cancer. Uh, the person must have a good diet and must avoid various pollutants and certain drugs which causes the problems. Some of the cancer-fighting foods are those with high on fibers and those fruits and vegetables that are red, orange, and yellow in color, uh, such as carrots, orange, and beetroot. Garlic, onions, and green leafy vegetables are also antioxidants, uh, which are which are good for cancer fighting. Uh, Also, we must also avoid processed meat, which is very high on preservatives. These processed foods kills us slowly. We have to lessen our sugar intake because sugar is a food of cancer. Taking less or no sugar is like starving the cancer cell. We can use honey or brown sugar instead of white sugar. Also, try not to try not to use aluminum cooking utensils. Instead, use stainless steel or glass utensils, especially in using the microwave oven. Beware also of using plastic containers, especially in putting of hot foods and soap. Plastics have carcinogens. We must take vitamin C and vitamin E supplements daily. Uh, for these supplements decreases the oxidation of the body fats. Avoid drinking artificial juices for its avoid drinking artificial juices because it's only color and it is full of sugar. Instead, we must drink fresh fruits juices. We must also avoid synthetic hormones, X-rays, and any forms of radiations. We have to limit the use of gadgets and TV screens and avoid working or living near high voltage power lines that may induce cancer. We must be extra cautious on using chemicals like pesticides, paints, and even our air freshener in the homes. Uh, they are also cancer-causing chemicals. Avoid smoking and secondhand smoke. Did you know that the secondhand smoke has a 30% chance of getting cancer? If possible, drink purified drinking water because tap water usually contains dangerous minerals. Drinking hot water also with an empty stomach after you wake up in the morning also gives many health benefits such as good blood circulation and proper digestion. And also, beware of always eating grilled foods. Aside from food, we also must avoid anger, avoid hate, and unforgiveness. Instead, maintain a cheerful and happy emotion as a healthy pill for a happy and beautiful life. And avoid physical and mental stress. And we must also have a good and proper sleep. This is very essential in our body. Get a regular exercise, most preferably outdoor exercises, in which we can breathe fresh air and have a proper sunlight exposure because sunlight is also vital in our health. To fight cancer is our personal choice. We are free to do what we want, but always remember that good health and healthy life is almost impossible without God. Life, just like what we are facing now, this pandemic, but, uh, but decide with all your heart that we'll always walk in the truth and we will be safe. Cling to Jesus as our only healer and our help, and stay close to Him amidst the crisis in our life, especially in this time of pandemic. Thank you for listening, and may you have, may you get some helpful insights. God bless us all.